A summary statement is simply a statement that summarizes our analysis of ABC of the behavior and includes the function or the purpose of a student's problem behavior. When we write a summary statement, we include the events that reliably predict the problem behavior and those events that follow the behavior. The summary statement is our best analysis of the patterns we have observed in the ABC data. With a summary statement, we can develop our hypothesis of the function of the behavior. There are a variety of names for a summary statement. They include hypothesis statement, hypothesis of function, and hypothesis of behavior. Let's think back to Demi. The ABC data suggests to us that when Ms. Brantley works with small groups that do not include Demi, it's more likely that Demi will be aggressive when she is asked to follow a direction. The lack of attention from her teacher during group time has made it more likely that Demi will be aggressive when she's asked to line up. Her aggressive behavior has brought attention from Ms. Brantley. Here is Demi's summary statement. Let's break it into separate parts. When Demi is asked to line up, she is aggressive toward her peers. As a result, the teacher speaks with her to remind her to be nice. This is more likely to occur immediately after reading groups, when Demi is not in the teacher's reading group. Let's start with identifying the problem behavior, aggression. The antecedent, then, is being asked to line up. The consequence is that the teacher talks to her about being nice to friends. The setting event is the event that makes the problem behavior more likely to occur. The setting event is the fact that Demi has spent time away from her teacher. We can hypothesize that the function of Demi's aggression is to get attention from the teacher. An easy way to take apart or build summary statements is to follow this order. What is the problem behavior? What is the immediate antecedent? That is, what happens just before the problem behavior? What consistently follows the problem behavior? What is the consequence? And what, if any, setting event makes the behavior more likely? Let's look at other examples of summary statements and practice identifying the different components. When the classroom is noisy and Matthew is asked to do work, he is likely to scream, run in circles, and bother others. The students then ask him to stop, and he gets attention. Look at this portion of the summary statement. Matthew is asked to do work. Is this a setting event, an antecedent, a behavior, or a consequence? It's an antecedent. Asking Matthew to do work happens immediately before the problem behavior and is a trigger for the problem behavior. Let's do another one with the same summary statement for Matthew. When the classroom is noisy and Matthew is asked to do work, he is likely to scream, run in circles, and bother others. The students then ask him to stop, and he gets attention. Look at the portion of the summary statement, when the classroom is noisy. Is this a setting event, an antecedent, a behavior, or a consequence? It's a setting event. The noisy classroom is not the immediate antecedent for Matthew's problem behavior. The noisy classroom doesn't trigger his screaming and running in circles. The antecedent is when he is asked to do work in a noisy room. Here's another example. When the teacher asks Nicole to do something she doesn't like, she puts her head down on her arms until the teacher asks another person the question, allowing Nicole to escape work. Look at the portion of the summary statement. She puts her head down on her arms. Is this a setting event, an antecedent, a behavior, or a consequence? This is a problem behavior. Let's review what we've learned in this section. A summary statement is simply a paragraph that summarizes the function or purpose of a student's problem behavior. We use it to summarize our analysis of the events that influence the challenging behavior. We look at the setting event, the antecedent, and the consequences to develop our hypothesis about the function of the student's challenging behavior.